Welcome to the Freaks of Friendship podcast, a podcast where we talk about random topics, give our opinions on stuff. Who knows? Anything can happen. Today we have Cargo, Michael, and Danny. How are you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Wonderful.
Well,
Great.
Well,
always gotta
Well
respond
met.
with well.
Well met,
Well met.
adventure. Today we have a variety of different topics, so I guess we could get right into it. Our first topic is: does how socially appealing a hobby is affect your desire to do that hobby? So I know you guys do a lot of different hobbies yourself, like guitar, league, and what are your guys' thoughts on this?
I picked up League to get e-girls.
yeah. That
Yeah.
was your original reason.
I when I was picking up League of Legends, playing StarCraft 2, I thought, man, there are no women in StarCraft 2. I really need to find an e-girl. And that's why I switched to League of Legends.
How well has that worked out for you?
It does.
It's not about how well it worked out. That's just the reason he did it.
Is Jinx an e-girl? Does that count? or
definitely.
no?
Characters count.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Jesus. My answer is yes, absolutely. But I would also argue that if a hobby is not socially appealing, it doesn't like dissuade me from doing the hobby. If that makes sense.
Interesting.
Like I like to do things that people find appealing, but if they don't find it appealing, I don't really give a shit.
So just on curiosity, what are some of these hobbies that you think would be socially appealing?
The ukulele.
And you don't play the ukulele.
Not anymore.
but you did
But I
because
did because it was socially appealing.
Interesting.
you
So
thought you could be like a cute uke girl on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
I mean, I remember.
Playing Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
That was definitely Cargo strat.
Yeah.
And
I'm not ashamed.
would you actually say play? I guess any musical talent would be fairly socially appealing in like the broader sense. Like even if it's like
I don't think if you're a trombone player, I don't think you're staying over there.
wow,
cello
call it out,
players get pussy. Everyone knows that.
calling out the trombone
Yeah,
players.
dude. I don't know. Trombone is not a sexy instrument, you know? Like
I
They
mean,
have to
don't play
work that
trombone.
long rod though.
yeah,
That's-
but like, come on, man.
I guess there is like the aspect. Well, I don't completely get it. There's the aspect of marching band people being a certain way that is not
yeah.
as appealing.
Are you talking
In the
about
broader sense.
horny marching band kids? Or
Yeah, that's what we're talking about here. Yeah.
I mean, there's always that stuff. I mean, yeah, I guess it makes sense. Like, I would say like sometimes you do hobbies just because your friends do it, not necessarily because they're appealing in the broadest of sense.
isn't that a social appealing thing though? If your friends do it?
Yeah,
But he's saying like solely friendship and not like everyone.
yeah. So like, I would say, well, there's a lot of parts about League that probably wouldn't be that appealing to like if we're trying to woo people or something. You know, Michael?
Yeah.
What?
But like,
Are girls not impressed with my elo? Or
Not right now, they ain't.
yeah, you keep dropping,
oh
man.
man,
You
that
gotta-
hurts.
gotta
That
hit
hurts.
But yeah, like I guess like with League, it would be appealing to your friends, but not within the broader sense. I would say like I do some of my hobbies aren't broadly appealing, not even to my friends. That may have been alluded to in some of our past podcasts about like how I enjoy maybe K-pop, and that could be considered a hobby. And you guys do not. So I would say I'm not completely affected by the need to have a very socially appealing hobby to enjoy it.
And I would also say that I've never met anyone else who likes K-pop. You are the only person I know of who has that hobby.
That is
So, like-
false. We have a friend that I talk to a lot who also enjoys K-pop.
Yeah, I feel like
Jeff,
Oh,
Jeff
likes
likes
it.
it.
Oh.
Yes.
Jeff? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's
And even
like-
though he does not bring it up nearly as much as I do.
might be.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. It's It's definitely not.
Nobody.
Yeah.
I have likeyed before. That's all I'll say.
I have
Alright.
likeyed before.
I've
Yes.
taxied before, guys.
Yep.
How about you, Danny? What kind of hobbies do you have, and how do you feel about this topic?
So I think you kind of have two kinds of hobbies, right? You have the hobbies that bring you together with your friends, and then you also have the hobby, or they're usually things that you enjoy, but not always. And then you have the hobbies that you do on your own because you enjoy them.
Yeah.
So let's say, I don't know, I think back to college, and we made like this stupid hobby of just throwing this ball around on central campus. Okay.
Oh right, I
And we
remember
would just
that.
like throw it really high or
No
whatever.
ball.
And we did that like a good 5 times or whatever. And it became really fun. And it was a stupid hobby. Now, if I was by myself, would I want to just throw the ball really high and go catch it? No.
Are you
Tell
saying
me
you've
you're
never
not throwing
done
the
that?
ball around when you're by
Or-
yourself.
Okay. Also, if I was like with some rando I didn't know, no, that wouldn't be fun. But it's fun because I'm with the group.
Sure, makes sense.
Yeah, because like if you like went to a party and someone asked you what your hobby was, and you're like, yeah, I throw balls in the air. Be like, what the fuck, man?
But like really high, not just normally, really high.
I think like hammocking's an interesting one too. Because I feel like most of us kind of did or became hammockers because we wanted to hang out with one another.
Well, yeah, and it was also like,
Yeah, it was a big meme at the time. But
yeah.
I don't know. Like I think that
But
also became a hobby of ours because
we didn't hammock for the social status that hammocking gives you. It's not like, oh, look at me hammock and how cool I am hammocking.
Right.
Someone might like, I don't know, buy motorcycles because they think it's really cool. Potentially,
I was actually
But-
going to bring that up. I was waiting for a transition, but finish your thought.
I was gonna say, I think you might have, okay, maybe not you, Mo, but the rest of us might have gotten a hammock so that we could hammock with the rest of the group and have our own internal like social status boost.
Sure. I see. I
But
was
we're
the
not-
originator of the hammock, so I already had the status.
That is true.
True.
I mean,
First one.
I would say like a lot of what we're talking about here, our hobby isn't like the thing that we're doing. It's more our hobby is to hang out with friends, and be together with each other,
Sure.
and just chill.
That's like a weird hobby, though. I'm not even sure if I'd consider hanging out with friends a hobby. I feel like hobbies are things that I don't know.
You ever go on dating apps? It's definitely a hobby.
That's not a hobby.
I like to eat and hang out with friends.
Eating is not a hobby.
Eating
Your
is
hobby
not a
is eating.
hobby. Everybody eats.
Yeah, but everyone probably hangs out with friends too, unless you have no friends.
Do you think pooping is a hobby?
I like to
Definitely.
shower.
How seriously do you take pooping? You know what? No, we're not going to talk about this.
Very seriously.
Yeah, we can get off that. What were you gonna say about motorcycles earlier, Carter?
Oh, I was going to say that I don't think anyone gives a shit about motorcycles. Like, no one fucking cares.
No
Like,
one gives a shit.
Are you saying you couldn't woo some women with your
no,
amazing bikes?
no. I mean, I don't think it's a negative. Like, I think if a woman knew that I rode a motorcycle, like, it wouldn't be a negative impact, but I don't think anyone gives a shit. It's just a vehicle.
I think in the long run, hobbies don't actually really help you that much, like in building connections at all.
I think it's literally just you have to be interested in something. You have to have a hobby.
Wait, I
Whatever
don't
it
even
is.
know if I don't agree with what you just said, Mo. Because I think about how I got to meet basically all of my friends in college, and it's because I was a nerd and I started having everybody around me play Smash together, and like that became our hobby. So
but
we
it
all got
didn't-
to bond over it.
It's like even when the hobby ended, though, like the friendship continued, though, right?
Yeah, but I don't think the friendship would have started if we didn't have the hobby.
True. I guess that's right. Okay, I forfeit.
Yeah, we bonded over our sort of like for Smash for me, anyways.
Yeah, Chang's like didn't like Smash, and look, and he's still here.
I just knew how to make friends.
I thought you were gonna say I knew how to F Smash. I thought that was what was.
I mean, I didn't know how to F Smash, and I didn't do poorly because of that. I could completely destroy the bad players out of everyone of us. Yeah. So, I guess. I mean, I think we've run this topic to the end. Unless anyone else has any points to bring up with this.
I don't. I'm good.
Oh, I definitely started playing guitar because I thought people would think it's cool.
People or a certain half percentage of people.
Oh wait, no. I literally feel like it's like you need something. It's like, you go. People are like, "What do you do?" And it's like you can't just tell them you play League of Legends. You need like one real life thing that you do.
Mo needed more hobbies for his bio.
Yeah,
It's like I could start playing guitar.
yeah. You need at least 3.
Well, that's a good point to end it off of. We learned about our hobbies and how appealing they are. We can move on to our next topic then.
Yeah, like eating and pooping.
Exactly. Perfect ending point for that.
Yep.
Is drama within friend groups good or bad? What are your thoughts on this? I know one person here has fairly strong opinions on against it, but overall, what are your thoughts?
Most start.
Yeah, I'm starting.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Why did I
You're the one
start?
with the strong opinion here.
All right, I'm going. How can drama be positive?
I think
Everybody-
it creates an investment. Like if you think about like drama TV shows, if drama TV shows didn't have drama, you don't have a show.
Like,
Do you think the people in those TV shows experiencing the drama are like happy with the people who they're experiencing the drama with?
But like I think drama can create, like so say like some shit went down, Jody Jody did you wrong,
Danny,
then the people that don't like Jody come together and then maybe they're closer.
Danny, would Naruto and Sasuke be as close together if they did not have drama between them?
No. You need to see it's like Sakura and Naruto come together because Naruto and Sasuke have drama.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
You only gotta watch like what is it, 1,700 episodes?
Yeah.
we've seen so many anime where they bond over, like they had their differences at first and then they bond and become close friends after that. I think having the drama makes it so like they can hash out their differences and then truly become closer at the end, or maybe
Also,
not.
I was gonna say also it like I feel like it creates memes within the group, like inside jokes. Like once you get past the drama, like I feel like you can look back on it and be like, yeah, that happened and that was funny or whatever.
If you get through it.
If you get through it, true. Only the strong survive.
True.
Yeah. So maybe
Only the real friendships make it.
Yeah.
So I would say like in general it's probably a bad thing, but maybe if you're able to work through it, you do become an even stronger friend group.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that's basically the huge point of this. Like, a lot of our drama that we've had, most of it has passed through, but some people have fallen off on the wayside recently. Cough, cough. Recent situations. I'd say those dramas aren't that great overall. I mean, I guess I don't really mind drama. If people don't get along, like, why should people be forced to hang out with each other if they don't want to, especially as an adult, like maybe in like high school and stuff like that? Who really?
Survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean hang out with who you want to hang out.
Yeah.
I think that like sometimes you have to make sacrifices for like friends though, like
Sure.
if two people don't get along, but like you like this one person and you know that they like this person, it's like you have to do it for your friends sometimes, like even if you don't get along with someone.
True.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't really have much to add, but true.
Sure, but like, would you say like I don't necessarily always agree with that, just because if they're so like opposing to like in terms of like behavior and personality, like I mean, sure you can still hang out with your like the friends, but like I would say you can also just avoid situations where he's at. Like if you say if we were all hanging out in like real life again, if we were all roommates again, like
Nice. I'm living the dream.
So like if one of you guys brought over someone that I didn't like hanging out with, I'd probably just stay in my room the entire time. Or like if you guys hosted like a party that you guys never did,
Hosting a party.
I would not.
But I feel like like I think if you like realistically think about it, so it's like say we brought over the friend that you didn't like a lot, Chunks, and you just be like, oh, I don't like them, I'm not gonna hang out. I think that you're actually I think it's like a bigger detriment. I don't know. I feel like it's like probably the guy probably isn't that bad. You know, you should just hang out anyway. I don't know. They're probably not. It's probably okay.
I mean, maybe, but like there has to be like a point where like you can't get along with everyone. Not everyone in this world are going to get along. Like you can probably like have like somewhat of an amicable relationship, but like being friends with a person is different from just being an associate with that person, or just like a person that exists. Yeah, acquaintance. Good word for it.
Yeah.
I don't think that we necessarily have to be friends with everyone. Do you think that we need to be friends with absolutely everyone, Michael?
I mean, that's obviously like, you know, taking it too far, you know, like, do we need to be friends with everyone? No. But I think you should be able to get along with like most people, right? Reasonably well.
Yeah, I would say
and like,
go for it.
I don't know. I do think about some situations where it's like, you know, like having, like, I lived with some roommates that had different types of friends that I didn't really get along with, and I did choose to remove myself, even though I still liked my roommates.
You have some similar situations to me then.
But maybe that's avoiding the drama though, because you're not confronting it. I don't know.
I mean, I would say we kind of avoided the drama in our recent situation where like I was not able to directly confront people.
True.
So I would say that's I mean, I'd still say that's drama. Like you're not enjoying the people that they're hanging out with, even though you're friends with the people that you want to hang out with, but not the people that they know. I mean,
I feel like you could sum it up as like there's good drama and there's bad drama, and like drama as a whole, I feel like is like maybe not necessary, but maybe good. But like bad drama is like bad.
Oh, wait. So let's get examples.
Bad
Bad drama. Best friend
Tommy
slept with your
eats
girlfriend.
all of your Cheetos.
Okay.
Tommy eats all of your Cheetos that you just got from Sam's Club, and he's really pissed off because you didn't buy him more.
And then that's like, so maybe that could be good because it's like it could be good because it's like, God damn it, Tommy, why'd you do that? But then in the end, it's
Because
like, God damn it, Tommy, why'd you eat my
like,
Cheetos?
Yeah, and like, oh, where all the Cheetos go? Did Tommy eat them all again? Ha ha.
What about
yeah?
What
Go
about
ahead.
Alex stinking up a bathroom and the other roommate getting super mad about it and making a mess of the bathroom? And
I mean, I think that depends.
What?
But
messy bathrooms.
This is all hypothetical. We don't know.
you know,
who is this
hypothetically,
Alex
if you
person?
stink up the bathroom, what could you really have done about it?
You could have done some stuff in some situations.
Hypothetically.
Yeah, hypothetically. Some people might have dropped the ball some places along the way.
Oh man.
But we don't need to out those people. We don't need to talk about
this is
what
all
those people might have
hypothetical.
done.
This is probably not a situation that's happened within our group at all.
No, I mean, when it's back on it, we all have to think about the good times and don't
I don't know. I don't know if this is what you were talking about, Chungsing, but I feel like we could share the drama from when we all lived together. And basically, Chungsing, Cargo, and I lived in the basement of this apartment, and Mo lived in the upstairs. And there was a bathroom upstairs.
I would say this drama is a different drama than the one we're referring to, but
okay.
This is the one I was thinking of.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't know where you were going here. Anyway, what was it? So we had this really bad toilet upstairs that
it's literally all about me in the bathroom. It's like literally the source of issues.
And I don't even know what happened. Chungsing and I were at class one day.
Wait, how much info are we gonna get into here?
Yeah, we might need to tell the whole story
I'm getting
here.
there, okay? We're walking through the door. Chungsing and I come back from class. We're walking through the door. And I go to my room on the left. Chungsing goes to his room on the right. And he just kind of like stops, like as he opens the door. And I'm like, Chungsing, you okay? And then I look at Chungsing's ceiling, and it's just all bubbly and brown. And it was terrifying.
This story actually starts earlier than this, though.
I didn't want to go too far back.
Listen, I was up late studying for a test, or some shit. I was up stupid late, and I think I fell asleep on the floor of my bedroom or whatever. It was like one of those nights. But during that night, when I was up at like 3 a.m. studying or some shit, or procrastinating, who knows? Probably wasn't studying. But like I took a dump, and the toilet clogged. And I plunged it or whatever, right? Like, but like the toilet was still like kind of fucked up or whatever. And I remember in the morning or something, I was like, "Hey, Danny, the upstairs toilet's fucked up. Like I couldn't do anything about it, so I put in a maintenance request, but whatever." And then I went to class because I was just like, well, there's kind of a turd sitting in the toilet. What am I gonna do? And I left, and then you guys we all were at home, and I think I was upstairs when you guys came back, and then the was leaking into Chongqing's room.
I never knew that it was the day before.
Yeah. And I was up super late and everything.
Okay, so like, what's the point of all this?
I just wanted to give context. Like, I told Danny that I fucked up the toilet, and I put in the maintenance request. But like, who knew that the fucking shit water was gonna come from the fucking ceiling?
Okay,
I mean, who would have expected that?
Because I brought this up because this was a good source of drama, and I honestly, as much as it sucked for Chongqing, I feel like it kind of helped us grow a little closer because we had some meme to bond over.
But Chongqing also couldn't actually blame me, right? Like, it wasn't my fault. I didn't do anything wrong other than taking a disgusting shit. like I know, like, maybe I should have ate better. I could have done better there. But like, I tried. I did just like.
Maybe if you didn't take like 30-minute shits and like maybe spread them out a bit longer.
A lot of that is spent on Reddit, it's not all. It's good to decompress, in a very small room alone.
I don't know what your diet was like back then. I don't know how you managed to always do that fairly often though.
Anyway,
you need time to yourself.
Anyway,
wait, so was that good drama or bad drama? Yes or no?
I
would say that's not necessarily drama, but it's a good story to tell.
Drama.
It was a dramatic moment in our lives.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of drama, and speaking of roommates, as we were all roommates together, let's move on to our next topic. Who would make the best roommates out of us?
For me.
Lady and Chongqing.
This might lead in from the previous story that was told. Who is the best roommate? We've all lived together. In fact, we lived together for like 2 years, so we should have good opinions on this.
Controversial take here. Me.
Really?
What's your reasons?
Okay, listen. I know I've done some things wrong. I've messed up. I got the shit water in Chongqing's ceiling. That was on me. Kind of. Some might say it's more on the plumbing than me. I would, but I think I'm the most fun. And that's what I kind of think it boils down to.
So you think a roommate should be fun instead of livable?
I'm fun and livable.
To a certain degree.
Yeah, you definitely a little bit down on the livable thing, but big on the fun. Big on the fun.
All right. That's your case.
I assume you're all gonna agree, right? I mean,
So this is interesting for me because at times I have lived with each of you by like just me and you, and I've also lived with all of you at the same time.
Danny, don't you remember when we lived together alone? Don't you remember?
I remember. I think the most vivid memory I have with Mo living together is that our AC broke, but we were still really into Smash, and we only had a projector to play Smash on, and it heated up the room like insane. And it's the middle of summer too, so we were literally just sweating, dying, playing Smash. But it's so fun, we don't care. And the only reason we survived that summer is because we had freaking Freezy Pops in the freezer, and they would cool us down.
I also abandoned Danny that summer.
Yeah, Mo definitely abandoned me.
I told him I'd come back in a week, and then left for like a month and a half.
Would you say that's a good roommate play?
Yeah, but it was so fun before that, probably. So I mean,
like Danny was here thinking he was gonna live with a good buddy of his, play Smash all summer, and then just abandoned by his roommate, and then he's alone. What did he do? Play League a bunch, probably.
I don't know what you were doing at that point.
Me?
Yeah, did you play League at that point?
League, right?
No, I wasn't playing League yet.
Yeah.
I played a lot of Osu, and I don't know what else I did.
Were we playing RuneScape at that point too?
I feel like I played RuneScape like freshman year, so no.
Because I just remember this. That was the era of the SparkMac gambling streams.
Oh, dude. That was.
Dude, it was wild. That man was making thousands and losing thousands in days.
That was the time when you and Michael and Cargo were playing PUBG together, right?
Oh yeah. I had my
I
computer in
wasn't
the
playing
living
with
room.
them.
Was I in Minnesota during that time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, because I visited. Yeah. And my car got towed. Yeah. I remember that story.
Oh god.
What
Yeah,
a good friend to go with you through the whole towing process. Just
Yeah.
really very dedicated.
But you guys
That's
weren't
fun.
living together at that point. You weren't roommates.
True, but still, at least a good display of character. Some might say.
True.
So, on the topic of roommates, I would say so. Like Danny is a very isolated roommate. He's not like just living together with him. It wouldn't be that much of an issue. Like he does his cleaning, he does his stuff, but for the most part, he's a lot isolated. I guess a lot of us are pretty isolated.
Wait,
in
I
that
gotta be
respect.
honest. Like, I think you three are like so easy to live with. Like, no one does like absurd.
Wait, I feel like all of us are really easy to live with.
I think I'm thinking. I mean, I'm
That was definitely the most
maybe-
absurd.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but, like it's not bad.
Yeah, I agree.
Like it's not a negative absurd. At
But
least in
there's
my
definitely
opinion.
cons with me. I come along with cons, but I think I bring a lot of pros to the table too. But definitely, I think I have the most cons. But I think I outweigh that with the pros. You're getting an emotional roller coaster with me. That's all I'm saying. We're having fun playing Smash and eating Freezy Pops one day, and then one day I'm gone. That's what I am.
Yeah, I don't know what makes a good roommate. Is it like how like easy they are to be a roommate? How fun they are? How
Well, number one, you have to like them.
true? But like
Yeah,
even
but,
like I've had roommates. So like my freshman summer in college, we had a roommate. Like I lived with Jeff and just a random person. That person I never saw ever. Like he
Wait,
always
wait.
like was in his room.
Was this Hubert?
No, this is
No.
it.
The era of Hubert.
So that time he was a very easy person to live with. I literally never saw him, and maybe I saw him one time in the kitchen, but otherwise we just all stayed in our rooms. So it's like I would say he wasn't a bad roommate, but he wasn't like a great roommate because we never hung out with each other. But
Did you say
can-
his name?
I don't know his
It's-
name.
It was Steven. Steven, right?
Um,
Because Danny and I went and stayed with you because that's when we went to Evo, right?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
was
no.
that in Steven's room?
Yeah.
No,
or
that was in
whatever
the
guy's
empty
name
room.
was.
We had a 4-bedroom apartment, but one bedroom was
Oh.
empty.
It's kind of unimportant. I just wanted to remember. Yeah.
I honestly did not know his name. I never talked to him.
Damn.
But yeah, he was an
times.
easy roommate to live with.
Can I ask a semi-related question?
Go for it, Michael.
Who has the router that with the Wi-Fi password Hubert82? Like, whose router was that?
That is me.
Dude, I have the router.
It is still the password.
Yes, that's what I wanted to know.
Or
If
did I
someone
buy a
is-
router by myself? Oh, I bought one because me and you lived together, Mo. And we didn't
Yeah.
have one because Danny had the original Hubert one.
Hubert
Yeah,
Hubert
okay.
823 is
if
definitely
you
a
ever
top tier
find Danny's
password.
Wi-Fi, Hubert823.
I mean, that's my password.
No, really? You copied it?
Yeah, I copied it.
I mean, it's the best password.
I agree.
Okay, you're all gonna have to change it now.
Yeah, I know. It's outed.
It's out. Hubert823. God tier Wi-Fi password if anyone wants one.
All right. So if I was just to list the pros cons for each of you. All right. So Mo, fun, a bit unpredictable. Might leave like 10 peanut butter spoons in the sink.
Oh,
That's a big
that was
minus.
drama. That was drama.
Yeah, that was definitely some drama at some point. Not really for me, but for
Listen.
somebody else.
Cargo was the worst with the dishes. Don't ever. That most of those dishes were Cargo's.
Nah, man, it's all yours.
And then Cargo would like piggyback off of like my one peanut butter spoon and place like 10 dirty dishes, and they'd be like, "Oh man, Mo, put all those dirty dishes there."
Anyway. Wait, I had somewhere I was going with this. Oh, I feel like that wouldn't really be a problem as much for Mo anymore because I know he never cooks for himself.
Oh, okay. Out me more.
I feel like I liked living with Cargo, so we did live in like the same room because we were in the dorms together, and I feel like that is maybe a harder environment to live with somebody because you're just always around them.
You thought that
I
was
feel like-
good?
What do you mean?
Dude, I felt so bad. I kicked you out all the time.
Wait, not really, dude. There were only honestly 4 times that I couldn't enter.
Damn, that makes me feel better. Okay, cool.
And I memed on you once or twice, so it was all good.
Wait, the music thing.
Oh, I remember
man,
that.
okay,
That was
story after
insane.
this. Story after this.
But Chung Sing, I feel like I wasn't really good friends with Chung Sing at the time. Like I knew him and we hung out occasionally, but you know, I think Chung Sing takes a little longer to bond with than you two. But then, like, you know, I'm great friends with Chung Sing now. But at the time, I didn't know him that great, and we kind of just kept to ourselves for the most part. And then we occasionally would hang out, and that's fine too. So honestly, you're all great.
Thanks, Danny. I would say
Touch.
you said Michael is unpredictable. I would say Cargo's a bit unpredictable too sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Definitely.
Going
Longboarding, going out at night, being a wild
That's
rascal.
If I was going to
Skating.
rate people on ease to live with, I think Danny is actually the easiest to live with. I feel like Danny does no wrong. You know?
Yeah. I would agree.
I would agree with that.
And then it's Chung Sing.
Yep.
Then you got Cargo, just a little wild. And then you got me.
Yeah, I would agree with that rank.
So I guess, Cargo, do you want to tell the story?
Which story?
What was it again? Danny brought up something.
You got memed on.
Oh,
the
wait, no,
meme
I meant
story.
I meant after the podcast. I'm not gonna tell the story on the
yeah.
podcast. I'm sorry.
Good call.
Well,
Good call.
Yeah,
Guess we're gonna have to skip that.
we'll have to make a second channel of exclusive stories.
Hot stories. A
Yeah.
little too steamy.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, I mean now we're all good friends, even with all the various drama with peanut butter spoons, not being that close at the beginning, bathroom issues, and just being some of us being all crazy wild all together.
I feel like we just like discovered that's like I definitely have some bowel problems. I think that's like all we've come to the conclusion with.
oh, I've known for a while.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah, I think that was a good podcast, everyone. So
Yeah.
today we talked about how socially appealing our hobbies are. Is drama good with our friends? And how good of roommates we all are. Thanks everyone for
And how some
listening.
might be better.
maybe not you. Thanks for listening, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.